What's going on, crypto cousins? It's your Bitcoin baby daddy here with another episode. If you're new here, go ahead, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, because I haven't made a self-recorded video in a while. I've been streaming it on the live streams, guys. I've been doing that for a while, but we finna get into this like short 8-minute video of where I do some technical analysis or whatever you want to call it, guys. All right, guys, so I've been getting a lot of questions about is altcoin season over? Are we about to go through a bear market? Is Bitcoin about to go through a bear market? You know what I'm saying? So we've been getting a lot of that, and so I want to make sure that I put out a video to give you guys my opinion on what's happening in the market right now. So right now, you know, blockchain center, y'all know I'll be doing this all the time on my live streams. I'll be talking about the blockchain center and then like the altcoin index, and I've been waiting for us to go off the chart because back in the 2017 alt season, we went off the chart. Even the second wave of it, we went off the chart, and this is all bear market, so we never go off the chart. Now it's finally starting to look like we're about to go off the chart when it comes to like this alt season for this current year, and everything is showing us like, hey, yeah, it's been alt season, we've been in alt season, but you guys know when in alt season, you want to make sure you start accumulating some BTC because these cycles happen and they stay pretty consistent. So I wouldn't be surprised if sometime in the next month or two, we see a really sharp pullback, because this one lasted about, what was this? From here to here, that lasted about 2 to 3 months, from 4 to 7. So, you know, three to 4 months maybe. And so this one, even though we've been in this since the beginning of the year, beginning of the year, but above here, what is it, 4, 5? So we got maybe like a month, maybe 2 more months of this altcoin season. But like you see, we're pretty much heading to go off the charts. But going back here to this like Bitcoin dominance chart right here, but looking at the Bitcoin dominance chart, we're reaching that point where we could be moving sideways for a couple of days, but right now it definitely looks like money's about to flow back into Bitcoin. What's happening with Bitcoin right now is we're trying to survive and reclaim 50K. What I really wanted to do is I really want us to like move sideways as much as possible and then go off, but that don't even look like a normal chart. You get what I'm saying? Just looking Bitcoin on a daily, you can see that we just bounced on the RSI, which is looking pretty good, because usually when we go oversold, like right here, back here, we were oversold and then we bounced back and then we came back and then bounced back again to something crazy. And I would assume that if we get a bounce back like this, that would probably be the bounce back that pulls money back into Bitcoin. Maybe just looking at where we are in the Bitcoin cycle, we had a 35% correction, almost 38% correction, right? And this is one of the biggest corrections and the longest corrections in a long time. Now, if we go back in history, and I actually want to do this right here and go back to one of the longest droughts that we had back in the 2017 alt season, right here to here, this was like damn near a 40% drop, and this was from June 11th to like July 17th. But if we're looking at these altcoin to Bitcoins, and right now we have ETH to Bitcoin, so let's look at June 11th to July 17th. And you can see here, like from June 11th to like July 17th, that was a straight like super up for ETH, right? You know, it had a nice little super pump, came down, and then had its second super pump before it, compared to Bitcoin, crashed up until like December of that year and had its second wave. So this is probably going to be the last little bit of wave we have, because you can see right now ETH is doing the same thing. It's bouncing and it looks like it wants to do its last like hoorah before alt season bear market and people get into Bitcoin. But you can see here, like that's how it went down last time, around the same time, around the same percentage drop. You guys can see it now. Looking at Litecoin to Bitcoin, you can see Litecoin to Bitcoin looks like it's about to rip. Like just looking here at the MACD, MACD's already flipped. It looks like it's going up. We're at this resistance zone right here where we got rejected, but the moment we break this line right here, it's a wrap, and it's probably going to like point here or point this. Mind you, we're looking at all this versus Bitcoin, because at the end of the day, if you're in altcoins, the point is to make more money than Bitcoin's making. Now, if we go back here to the same time frame, what is it? You can see from June to July, here goes that last pop right here for Litecoin. So I would think that it would probably have the same situation, retest, pop for the last bit right here as well before another altcoin bear market. So I actually went on Twitter last night and asked everybody, what's your favorite altcoin to BTC pair? And people dropped their links, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I had some linkies, but you know my linkies stay stinky, guys. You know we stay looking at the linky charts on the live streams. But I wanted to show you guys just like what I mean when I pull up, you know, all these different altcoins to BTC pairs. Also, that was a plug to follow me on Twitter at CryptoKenzie, Instagram at CryptoKenzie. You know what it is. Just looking at some of the coins that people put out there, ICX, and you know it wasn't around during that time, so this is the oldest chart we can get. But looking at ICX to BTC, it's ranging here, but I don't see a lot of volume. Like you see right here, when this happened, that was a lot of volume. That was a whale. That's somebody who was buying. And this was what, February 2020? And this is all of 2020. And so we can even see right here. Now it looks like it wants to do like another wave, but it'll probably come like right here and stop, because a lot of people aren't really talking about ICX. Like right now, it's really about the meme coins. You know what I'm saying? Really about the meme coins. That's what's the hype. So at the beginning of the year, we had NFTs be the hot coins, and now all the NFT coins are dropping like a rock. And now we have all the meme coins coming out, but eventually all the meme coins are gonna drop like a rock too, because people forget that crypto moves in cycles. It moves quick. Like it's always like something else is hot, something else is hot, and then we go back to the old thing that was hot, and then we go through that cycle again. But a lot of people who are new don't know that. That's ICX BTC. Now going to, what is it, Veracity Bitcoin. So Veracity Bitcoin, I'm not gonna lie, people who put this on the chart, thank you for putting me onto this one, because this looked like it's about to tear. Even with Bitcoin dropping in price, look how this thing is staying steady, and it looks like it wants to pop off. MACD looks good, looking ready to turn over. And I don't know where this thing started off. It must have started off at some crazy price. But the moment we break through this, which has just been chopping and it looks like it wants to break, it's probably gonna go. Like it's probably gonna hit. So Veracity BTC looks good. Like a decent play for sure. And we just had that first tick green. So we're gonna see. Now granted, you can still get faked out and it can still drop. But you know, if you're trading, that's what you're supposed to be able to do that. Then we had what, Kusama BTC. Kusama BTC, man, why are we even looking at this? This thing is on a rip. But you see that, you know, a lot of altcoins are still on a rip, still on a go, still on like price discovery, like just like Kusama, it's in price discovery. Hey, Kusama holders, I ain't mad at you. Good job, good job. And then another coin that I picked out from there was Anchor BTC. So Anchor BTC, just going back to it, it only has a chart up back to April, but you guys can see this like just death and destruction, and then pop off, and then death and destruction, and then since January it's just been on a tear. But it looks like it's finally reaching like this resistance point, but even its chart looks good. Like versus BTC, this thing looks like it wants to rip too, so this one might go pretty soon as well. And when we say rip, I mean like rip for like a month, you know what I'm saying? Like a couple of weeks to like a month. But you guys can see exactly what's happening with this one. So guys, I just wanted to make sure that I put this out there for you guys and make sure that I give you guys this information. Is altcoin season over? No, in my opinion, it's not. But we are getting to like the final innings of this altcoin season before we go through a Bitcoin season and then go through like the final hoorah altcoin season later on in the year. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Also, let me know any meme coins. Apparently meme coins are still a thing, so let me know what your favorite meme coin is in the comments below. Other than that, check me out next time. I'm making single videos again. Take it easy. Peace. Yeah.